Did you know that owning a dog makes your home a happier, healthier, and safer place to live? The Kunal Patel Group believes in finding the right home for you, and also in finding homes for dogs. Through their partnership with Sixa, they do just that. This episode of Decoding Dayton is going to focus on the Wright Dunbar district of Dayton, Ohio. Well, where is Wright Dunbar? Well, we're going to find out. And why is it called Wright Dunbar? Well, if you don't know about the Wright brothers, you've been living under a rock and there's a problem. But you should also know about Paul Laurence Dunbar, playwright, poet, amazing person. So we're going to hook back up with Johnny Gower, Johnny Daytopia, from season 1 and 2. The guy, the myth, the legend, he's back, and he's going to tell us all about Wright Dunbar. Check it out. John and I start the tour on a building that hasn't been touched in decades, a true time capsule. So, well, I'm coming, John. So what building are we in?
We're in the Rubinstein building.
The Rubinstein.
Late 19th century, mixed use, apartments on the second floor, and I have a surprise to show you up on the third floor. But I thought maybe what we'd do here is I'll show you one of the apartments.
Okay.
And then we'll head up to the ballroom. And we talk a little bit about the Oddfellows Hall, because
this was an Oddfellows Hall?
The third floor was an Oddfellows Hall.
Ceilings are pretty high here.
Ceilings are very high. A lot of these buildings had really high ceilings because that was climate control. So the hot air would rise. You need to open in the lower sash and the upper sash of the double hung windows so you get flow through ventilation.
Okay.
This one is a one-room apartment. They would have gas heater there.
Okay. This
one's got a kitchen and a dining area and a closet. This one does not have a bathroom. Some of these have bathrooms, some of them don't, but there's a bathroom at either end of the hallway here, and that was pretty typical of urban living in the 19th and early 20th centuries. All right, so up here we're going to turn right and go upstairs, but before we do this, I want to show you the Rubinstein Electrical Museum.
Okay.
Right in here.
Oh, this is super old school stuff with all the fuses they used to have?
They used to have fuses in here. In fact, this looks a little bit like my house because I still have fuses in my house.
It's Frankensteinian.
All right. Okay, we are on the third floor. We're going to head into what was, I believe, the meeting hall of the Oddfellows.
Wow.
There's a lot to take in here. You can see here, there used to be a studio of dance with Bill Rausch. We have a flag of the United States that has 48 stars.
Oh, that's
so
a collector's item.
This dates back to about the time of World War II. Over here we have the safe where they kept the gold bars.
Yes.
For the Oddfellows. And this was the Fraternal Lodge 510. But you can see the gold bars have all been removed.
Well, yeah, they have. Someone blasted this thing.
They blasted through the safe here. Okay, so we're going to go, I want to show you this drinking fountain. This is pretty neat.
Oh, an old-fashioned bubbler.
Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
Yeah. And it is a bubbler, literally a bubbler. This, we believe, was a dining hall in here. It's a little dark.
Okay.
And back there was a kitchen. So you'd be able to have your fraternal order meetings. You'd be able to have meals served up here.
Okay.
We believe they had a gym over here. Back here was where they did boxing, where they practiced for boxing. There's the punching bag, but the sand is gone, and somebody cleaned up the sand from the punching bag. The coolest
is to come.
This is the ballroom and theater. Very easy to imagine this being filled with folks here for a ball or coming here to watch the play. And then the changing room for all of the folks that would be performing is back here.
Wow.
And this would be the changing room. And this is pretty typical of a lot of these fraternal organizations, whether it's the Odd Fellows, Moose Lodge, across the country that were very popular in the mid to late 19th and early 20th centuries. Potentially interesting to have this function as a co-share studio.
Yeah.
Business operation up here on the top floor. Potentially apartments and or maybe startup offices on the second floor, and then the vibrancy of the ground floor with Zix Pharmacy.
This has been really interesting so far. What are we going to get into next?
We're going to get into the Midget Theater. It's the last remaining West Side theater that we had here. This neighborhood at one time had 3 theaters. We're going to walk through here. You'll see the original theater space has been changed multiple times. There's a gym that was added in the back. There's a barber shop that was off to the left here. Up here, your tickets and refreshments, and then you walk into the theater itself. So the original theater went all the way to the back of the building.
Okay.
At some point in time, they took the sloping floor out, made a smaller theater, and put a gym in the back. And you can see some of the original detail of the faux beams with the little brackets there.
Play some hoops in here.
There was, you can kind of see by the cracks there, that was the proscenium arch. They were able to not only show movie theaters, but they were able to have live productions here. Okay. And there's a fly house in the back that goes way up so they could take background drops and put them in and out. So at one point in time, it was a barber shop. It was probably other uses at one point in time. I could actually imagine this place being a small coffee shop.
I connect with Erica, Wright Dunbar's real estate director, to meet the neighbors and hear the stories of recoding within the community.
Yes, this is WDAO Radio. Came on the air in 1964, fall of 1964 to be exact. It was the first FM in America to have an R&B format, and the first FM in the Dayton market to have a format, period. Things have happened over the years. We've grown and grown. We're one of the few African-American owned radio stations in this country.
I love the old records and with the old school cassettes and stuff. This is awesome.
These records demonstrates the fact that we were a part of the breaking of this music to help them get to the level that they are today. Had it not been for WDAO, many, many artists would not have gotten the exposure. We claimed the ownership of birthing and promoting funk music, R&B music. We didn't write the songs. We didn't create the music, but we made it better.
Yeah, you put it out there.
Because we were here.
That's right. Well, the smell is killing me right now because it's about lunchtime and this smells fantastic.
Well, you're going to have some
Say
before
no
you
more.
leave.
Okay, okay, we'll cut. We'll handle all that now. I kid.
And
why did you pick this corner? Why did you come to Wright Dunbar?
well, we were looking for a commercial kitchen. We came in and looked at it, and we took a look at that view, and it was like, man, this is like Fredericksburg, Texas. You know, this is like small town Texas, or you know, the German village in Columbus. This is a beautiful place. This is a historic place. This is the most historic neighborhood in Dayton.
So Shannon has the newest open business in the Wright Dunbar Historic District.
Thank you, thank you. We're excited to be here. We're connecting with other business owners that are here, and just also trying to reach out to the community and show them that we're here to stay, and we want to make a difference in this community.
Absolutely.
And she already has. Did you see how awesome the building is? Did not look like this before.
We realized that the building was built in 1890, so we wanted to complete the first floor with circa 1890 to 1945 antiques and artifacts. So we're slowly trying to incorporate this on the first floor. And when you go up to the second floor conference rooms, we're trying to make sure that we give honor to the Wright brothers and also to Paul Lawrence Dunbar. So we've named some rooms after them as well.
Wright Brothers USA is the global licensor for the Wright Brothers trademark. And A year ago when we moved, we chose a neighborhood that couldn't be any better for us. I mean, this is the heart of the aviation heritage area in town. You have the National Park Service, you have the bicycle shop, and this awesome mural right across the street.
A lot of people don't know about the Dayton Walk of Fame, which recognizes individuals for their outstanding contributions to our community, the nation, and the world. We've just scratched the surface, but that's what we do with Decoding Dayton. You should check it out for yourself.
Give me some privacy. No sugar tonight in my coffee. So what is this place all about? Hey, there's Ben.
All right. Thanks, Tim Robbins.
Sound seats 5.
Peace. Woodstock. Bell bottom.
Yes, I
Some
love
Wright Dunbar
dark chocolate.
candy.
Yes.
You wanted to.
I'll have a couple.
There you go. Okay. Good. Yeah, and it's like trick or treat.